Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Sports Rambling. I am your host, Brian Belcito. So this is a weekly show that I'm going to be doing that is a roundup of the Denver Broncos and how they are faring this season, this 2020 football season. So just to give a quick recap, the Denver Broncos are sitting at 0-2 after a 2-point loss to the Tennessee Titans in the opener, and a 5-point loss, 26-21, to the Pittsburgh Steelers this past Sunday. I just wanted to stop in and really just talk about, so far this has been pretty disappointing. Going into the season, I was not expecting the Broncos to, be a contender for the Super Bowl or anything like that, but I had some excitement going into this season because, first and foremost, it looked like we had our quarterback situation figured out with Drew Lock. He went 4-1 down the stretch last year and looked really good in doing so. Seems like the teammates like him a lot. So I was thinking, okay, this is a season where they can build a little bit of momentum and then start to contend going forward. Well, so far that momentum has been headed to the trainer's room. The Denver Broncos are one of the most banged up teams in football. Drew Lock, the aforementioned quarterback, is out for 6 to 8 weeks after getting squished by the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's got a shoulder issue that's going to keep him out. We will be relying on Jeff Driscoll to run the offense right now, and we just picked up Blake Bortles off the street to get him into the quarterback room to see what he can, see if he has anything to give as far as, veteran presence, that type of thing. I don't think he's there to be the starter. I certainly think that if we get to the point that he's on the field, that means Driscoll has gotten hurt or wasn't playing well, and they are going to be a bad football team for the entire season if we get to the point that Blake Bortles is on the field. So we knew on the defensive side that Von Miller was going to be gone, and Bradley Chubb was back from his ACL injury from last season. So that kind of was balancing itself out. Don't get me wrong, losing Von Miller sucks. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a great pass rusher. He's at that, wrong side of 30, but still a quality player. So him being out really hurts. They picked up A.J. Boye, a cornerback from the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he's out. He got hurt first week. They've also got just a laundry list of guys who are out, but the defense seems to be holding their own. On offense, a mistake here and a mistake there, a fumble, a tipped pass for an interception. These are the things that have hurt them, and they ended up being the key plays in 2 losses. So what I'm looking at going forward, they got the Tampa Bay Bucks coming into town on Sunday. It's really a must-win if you want to even compete for any kind of postseason. You can't start 0-3. Like I said, I was never expecting them to be Super Bowl contenders, but I did think they could stay in the wild card hunt and be kind of a sleeper to make the playoffs. But these injuries have piled up. You've also lost Pro Bowl wide receiver Cortland Sutton for the season, and Phillip Lindsay, their Pro Bowl running back, has been out. A young defensive lineman, Draymond Jones, that they were going to be counting on, he's out. So, not that injuries are not an excuse, because it's the NFL. It's next man up. Injuries happen. When they pile on this badly, though, it does take a toll. So I still believe that the Denver Broncos have enough talent. I mean, tight end Noah Fant has been playing really well so far. Melvin Gordon looks really good as the lead running back. On the outside, you got first-round pick Jerry Jeudy. He's had a couple drops here and there, but he looks explosive. You got KJ Hamler out of Penn State, another rookie wide receiver. He played his first game in Pittsburgh this past week, and he showed the ability to get open. He brought in a couple big plays. You got Tim Patrick, who makes plays. You've got Deshaun Hamilton, who seems to lack the ability to get separation, but he makes a few plays here and there. The offensive line looks much improved, although right tackle is a problem right now. Jawan James, our free agent from last year, chose to sit out because of COVID. So a lot of the pressure that's been happening has been coming from that side of the field. The interior line got a little bit beat up by the Pittsburgh Steelers, but hey, it's the Steelers, man. The Blitzburgh Steelers beat up everybody. The defense is fast and strong, and they did get to the quarterback 7 times. They hurt Drew Lock, but all in all, the line looks a little bit better than I thought it would be. Garrett Bowles seems to have turned the corner. We're not hearing a key holding penalty every 5 minutes out of him anymore under Hall of Fame offensive line coach Mike Munchak. Bowles looks to be turning the corner. So I think the pieces are there. The Broncos should be able to turn it around the next couple seasons and get back into contention, provided Drew Lock can stay healthy. I do think he's the guy. He still has to, don't get me wrong, he's only played 7 games. He still has to prove himself. He's got to stay healthy. But what I've seen, I like. And it seems like his teammates like him. So we'll see. So that's where I'm at with the Broncos. They got Tom Brady coming to town this week. We'll see what happens. And I will be back with another Broncos Roundup next Wednesday. Here on Sports Rambling. I appreciate anybody stopping in. Much love, and everybody have a great week. Thank you very much.